You want one light inside your,
What?
because you want one light inside your gazebo, no? At night, if you're having sitting with your friends.
Hmm.
Hmm?
Yeah.
So you will need light, and if it's very hot, you need a fan. You want to play your music, you'll need a plug point also. So then how do you get electricity in the middle of the garden? So when the garden is being planned, that's when you need to plan your electricity, and you need to get your wiring and your switches and your every detail planned out. Some people, they make barbecue in their gardens. Have you seen barbecue?
No.
Food being cooked? Yeah, they put that
Yeah.
flat surface and they put
Yeah.
coal inside and they make the food, on top of that. So barbecue. Some
I've
people,
seen
I
some.
want a barbecue in my garden, and I have to make a barbecue and give them in the garden. So a lot of interesting things happen in the garden.
So you
I've
know how to
once
do electronics and all that?
come
I've
again.
seen a dog house in a garden too.
Yes, dog kennels in the garden, children's play
Hmm.
area in the garden, lot of things. Okay, let
One
me
time
tell you. I
found
once
it,
did a garden. Yes, somebody saying something?
I saw one time a playground in the garden, backyard garden. Like
Yeah, yeah. People make badminton courts also, swimming
ah,
pools also. Yeah. So all that is part of hardscaping. And hardscaping takes a lot of time. 2 months, 3 months. Softscaping, fatafat, within 2 days we can get plants and put, no? That doesn't take time. But
yeah.
planning takes time. Yeah.
Basically, in the hard working, is half the time goes in planning. Then
Mm.
things will take another
Yes, yes.
work.
So what else can I tell you about? I'm also growing herbs, hydroponics,
We
microgreens.
can
Any questions?
So,
in the pond.
Bobby, do you merge plants?
Merge plants means what?
Like, you put two plants together and something like taping happens, and then both
Okay.
grow like a different, like it's a hybrid.
Yeah,
Do you
it's
know
called
hybrid?
grafting.
Yeah.
It's called grafting, beta. And grafting is done in many ways. Grafting and layering. So in which you take one plant and you slice off a part section of the plant, and you put another plant also slice off, and you join the two and tape them together, and the result you get is a mix of the goodness of features of this plant and the features of this plant, and that is called grafting. And I'm glad you asked about that.
So anybody can do it. There is no
Yes.
technique kind of a thing. You just slice off both and then stick it.
Yeah, you need to be very careful because inside the stem of a plant, in the middle is this food pipe, you know. So around it, the outer circle you can scrape, but you should not damage the middle food pipe of the plant. So you need to be very careful between the receiver and the graft, and then you need to join both the half to become one again, and then you tape it around.
You can
So you can
glue.
make, yeah. You can make like, you can merge three plants like that.
Not at the same spot, but once
Ah.
you have grafted a plant and it becomes A and B together become the variety C, then C you can merge with D. That's how it progresses. But together you can't put three together. It will not give a good result.
Oh, okay.
Let your plant, you've grafted a plant and it has grown successfully and become a new variety. Then you add D to it, the third variety to it. That's possible. A lot of people do these things, hybrid things.
So that way you can
Suddenly
also.
you're saying, this is a new color of rose. I've never seen this color of rose. Where it suddenly came from For centuries, roses have been of those colors. Suddenly one new color doesn't come, no? These people do it in the nurseries. They will graft a red rose with a white rose, and suddenly you'll find a rose that has a white border, red rose, white border. God didn't make, nature didn't make a red rose with white border. When we graft it in the nurseries, then we are doing this art and craft. This art and craft with nature and plants.
Yes.
Plants love it. They don't mind coming in new colors, when you do things to them. They just love it.
Yeah, Ila.
Plants love so many things we don't realize, they love talking so much. They love talking, you should always talk to your plants. They'll be very happy. Even when there's no wind and you talk to them, now you'll see them moving little. They're happy.
Yeah,
Yes.
Ila.
Behind you, like there's like a kind of tree. Is that a bonsai?
No, beta, it is a palm. It's called a rhaphis palm. This is a
Why is it so
rhaphis.
small?
It's in a pot, that's why. It's not too small. Rhaphis palm maximum it reaches 3 feet. This one is almost 3 feet. And rhaphis palm can grow indoors. So you can put it inside the house. Yes. It's a shade palm. Palms are of 368 varieties. Right from big trees to small palms.
Yeah. Ila, as a learner, you have already shared your message that one should have inquisitiveness and the curiosity to learn anything. So from your experience,
Yes, always. Yes.
From your experience, what other skills helped you to learn so many different things? A message that you would like to give to all of us.
Wow. I think and I'm getting a little personal on this. Something that I always feel like, taking a moment and patting my back for is, I never dreamed or visualized of doing so many things when I was small. I was a regular kid going to a regular school. And my grandparents, as I told you, they were social activists, freedom fighters. My mother was an academician. She's done like PhD and she was lecturer in the university and all that. So the expectation was that I should also go into academics or become a journalist or something like that. But I followed my heart and I did just what I wanted to do. So while you might technically have qualification of something else, you are more than that. You're always more than what a certificate or a resume shows that you are.
I think we lost your voice, Ila. Is it for everyone? Hello.
So life situations will change. They'll throw you in new cities, new places. They'll throw you in new places. Sometimes you're restricted by family situations. Sometimes you're restricted by the place you're in. Sometimes you're restricted by the resources you have. Whatever the situation, there is always something that you can do with that part of you which is beyond the resume, that is beyond the certificates and the degrees. You can always find time for that. So find it within yourself always is what I would like to leave you with.
That's a beautiful message.
That's very inspiring.
Yeah, thank you. Wow, I feel inspired too.
Inspiring.
Yeah, and I want to show some microgreens to the bachas. This is a tray of microgreens
Wow.
of pea. You
Wait,
know,
what?
mutter, green peas. Okay, so what is a microgreen is, you can pluck a microgreen and eat the whole thing. And similarly, this is still growing. This is a tray of microgreen of rocket leaves, arugula. Okay.
What are those?
What-
What are
Yeah,
arugula?
I want to know if anyone knows what microgreens are.
They are very micro.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are.
And they're very green.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, actually we are running late, Ila. So
Okay, so that's homework for you.
yes,
And if
sure,
next time Ila auntie calls me, I will ask you what is microgreens, okay?
Yes, we will all share it in Discord and I'll compile the message for you.
Yes, do that, do that.
Yeah, thank you so much for spending your time with us and sharing your journey. It was lovely
Thank
listening
you,
to your
Leela.
journey.
Thanks for having me over.
So one last bit, Leela. Ila, how do we keep in touch and how do we follow your work and your different projects?
Yeah, okay, I think I can share my my blog, and actually I'm on every platform. You can find me on Facebook, you can find me on Quora, you
Okay.
can find me on WordPress. I'll share the various links with Leela. And
Yes, sure. I will post it on the Discord community.
definitely,
Yes.
sure.
Yeah.
You come for a
Great.
workshop for us.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yep.
Yeah. Aditi is here. Aditi, you want to share something? Yeah, thanks
Adi?
Aditi for
Where is Aditi? I need to see her. Adi, I'm seeing you after
Ila.
years. Hi. Oh my God, you have
When
white
Atul was
hair.
asking,
तू तो बुड्ढी हो गई.
नहीं अगले हफ्ते कलर कर लूंगी.
अच्छा चलो ठीक है.
When Atul
No color,
when
no
Atul was
color.
asking when Atul was asking how to keep in touch with you, I was
Hanji.
saying I was about to tell Atul that I think I must have last got in touch with Ila when our kids were some 6 or 7 year old, our daughters were just Chutti
Yes.
Kutti, and
Yes.
and directly now we are meeting each other, and just
Look
a
at
one
that.
message to Ila on Facebook that can you just come for this, and she's here. So
Anytime.
that
You are
is
doing
how
some fabulous work, Adi. You and Ratnesh are doing some fabulous work.
So yeah, so that's how you keep in touch with Ila. Just even after
Always
10
here.
years, you just send a message. Yeah, just to send. I'm hearing Ila you after almost 10-15 years. Last when
Yes,
we
it's
met
been
in
a long
Bangalore, and
time.
I
think
yeah,
I came in your
long time.
housewarming in Fun City.
Oh, that was Dhrupat 6 months, and today.
Yes.
And today he's turning 17. That's the time when you came last.
Time flies, yeah. Time flies.
Yeah. Thank you, Ila.
Yeah, thanks so much. And
welcome.
do stay in touch. And kiddos, feel free. You can text me or email me if you have any questions anytime.
Can you
Yes,
please
yes.
send your
Yes,
email
I
in
will
chat?
share the contact detail and more information in Discord. We all can keep in touch with her and we'll keep inviting and troubling her more often. As per our
Definitely, my
Workshop.
pleasure.
Workshop.
Sure. Yeah.
See you,
Thank
dears.
you.
Loved
Bye.
being here.
Thank you so
See you.
much. Thank you.